What could unlock Scorpio finances in the next few months? Scorpio, what you are about to hear may be the most important financial message you receive this year. Not because it promises you easy money or guarantees overnight success, but because it speaks to something deeper. Something that has been forming in the background of your life for longer than you realize. There are forces at work right now, energetic, practical, and deeply personal, that are moving the pieces of your financial life into a new arrangement. And over the next few months, those pieces may finally click into place in ways that surprise you, challenge you, and ultimately reward you in ways you have waited years to experience. But here is what matters most. This is not about waiting for something to happen to you. This is about understanding what needs to shift within you so that the doors ahead can actually open. Unlock 1. The first key that could unlock your finances in the coming months is a willingness to confront the beliefs you carry about what you are allowed to have. This sounds simple, Scorpio, but it runs deeper than most people realize. Over the course of your life, you have absorbed messages about money, about worth, about who gets to have abundance and who does not. Some of those messages came from your family. Some came from experiences that taught you to expect disappointment. And some came from a culture that quietly told you that people who have been through what you have been through do not get to have financial ease. But here is the truth. None of those messages are facts. They are stories. And stories can be rewritten. The coming months are offering you a rare window of clarity, a period where your ability to see through old patterns is stronger than it has been in years. Use it. Look at the beliefs you carry about money and ask yourself honestly whether they still serve you. Do you believe that abundance is reserved for other people? Do you believe that wanting more makes you greedy or ungrateful? Do you believe that every time something good happens, something bad must follow? These beliefs are not protecting you, Scorpio. They are blocking you. And the moment you begin to dismantle them, even one at a time, you create an opening for your financial life to move in a direction it has never been able to move before. This is not about positive thinking or pretending that challenges do not exist. This is about honest self-examination, something Scorpio does better than any other sign. You are built for this kind of depth. You are built to go into the dark places, to face what others avoid, and to come out transformed. And right now, the dark place that needs your attention is the corner of your mind where old financial beliefs have been quietly running the show. Shine your light there. Ask the hard questions. And be willing to let go of answers that no longer fit the person you are becoming. The finances you want are not locked behind external doors, Scorpio. They are locked behind internal ones. And you are the only one who holds the key. Unlock 2. The second key is a shift in the way you approach risk. Scorpio is a sign that craves security, and there is nothing wrong with that. Security is a valid and important need, especially after years of navigating uncertainty. But there is a difference between healthy caution and paralyzing fear. And in the financial realm, that difference can be the gap between staying where you are and stepping into something significantly better. Over the next few months, you may be presented with opportunities that ask you to stretch, to invest something, whether it is time, energy, or resources, into a direction that does not come with guarantees. And your response to those moments will matter enormously. This does not mean throwing caution to the wind. It does not mean being reckless or ignoring your instincts. Your instincts, Scorpio, are one of your greatest assets, and they should always be part of the equation. But it does mean being honest with yourself about whether your hesitation is coming from wisdom or from fear. Because wisdom says, let me evaluate this carefully before I decide. Fear says, I cannot do this because I might lose. And those two responses lead to very different outcomes. The energy surrounding your sign right now is supportive of calculated risks, of thoughtful steps forward, of investments in yourself and your future that are grounded in research and intuition rather than impulse. If an opportunity arrives that excites you and frightens you at the same time, pay close attention. That combination of excitement and fear is often a sign that you are standing at the edge of real growth. Do not let the fear speak louder than the excitement. Let them both have a voice and then choose with your whole self. Unlock 3. The third key is the decision to stop waiting for the perfect moment. Scorpio, you have a tendency to hold back until everything feels exactly right, until the plan is flawless, until the timing is beyond question, until every variable has been accounted for. And while that thoroughness is admirable, it can also become a trap. Because the perfect moment, the one where every condition is ideal and every risk is eliminated, does not exist. It never has. And waiting for it has cost you more than you probably realize, not just in money but in time, in momentum, in the confidence that comes from taking action even when things are uncertain. The next few months are asking you to move before you are completely ready. Not carelessly but courageously. To take the step even though the staircase is not fully visible. To begin the project even though the plan is not finished. To invest in the idea even though you cannot see the entire return from where you are standing. This is uncomfortable for you, Scorpio. You like to see the whole picture before you commit. But some of the most significant financial breakthroughs in your life will come from moments where you trusted yourself enough to begin with what you had, rather than waiting for what you thought you needed. The energy right now is pushing you toward action, and that push is not random. It is purposeful. Trust it. The clarity you are waiting for will come, but it will come after you start moving, not before. If what you're hearing feels accurate, imagine what could happen if you applied this energy intentionally for 21 consecutive days. That's exactly what the 21-day program in the pinned comment is built for. Daily guidance, focused direction, and real momentum. If you're tired of staying in the same cycle, this is your structure. Unlock 4. The fourth key that could unlock your finances is a deeper commitment to the skills and talents you already possess. You have spent years developing abilities that have real value in the world, Scorpio. Skills born from experience, from adversity, from the kind of deep engagement with life that only your sign truly understands. But somewhere along the way, you may have started to take those skills for granted. You may have stopped seeing them as valuable because they come so naturally to you. You may have assumed that because something is easy for you, it must not be worth much. But that assumption is one of the biggest obstacles standing between you and the financial life you deserve. What comes naturally to you is often exactly what others struggle with. Your ability to see beneath the surface, to understand complex situations, to remain calm in the midst of chaos, to transform difficulty into strength. These are not common abilities, Scorpio. They are rare. And in the right context, they are extremely valuable. The coming months may bring situations where you are asked to step into your strengths more fully, to offer what you know, to share what you have learned, to apply your natural gifts in ways that generate real financial return. Do not shrink from these moments. Do not dismiss your abilities because they feel ordinary to you. They are extraordinary to the people who need them. And when you start to see your skills through the eyes of those who benefit from them, your entire perception of your financial potential will change. You are sitting on a goldmine of experience and wisdom. The only thing missing is the recognition that it belongs to you, and that you have every right to profit from it. Unlock 5. The fifth key is learning to separate your emotions from your financial decisions. This is a challenging one for you, Scorpio, because you are a deeply emotional being. You feel everything at full volume, and that intensity is one of the things that makes you powerful. But when it comes to money, unchecked emotion can lead to decisions that do not serve your long-term interests. Spending to soothe a bad day. Avoiding financial conversations because they trigger anxiety. Saying yes to commitments out of guilt rather than genuine desire. These patterns, when they go unchecked, can quietly drain the very resources you are trying to build. The shift that is available to you right now is not about becoming cold or detached. It is about developing the ability to feel your emotions fully and still make clear-headed financial choices. To sit with the discomfort of a difficult decision without rushing to relieve it. To recognize when fear or guilt is driving your spending and to pause, breathe, and choose differently. This is a skill, Scorpio, and like any skill, it gets stronger with practice. The next few months will give you multiple opportunities to practice it. Moments where your emotions will pull you in one direction, and your wisdom will point you in another. Choose wisdom. Not because your emotions are wrong, but because your financial future deserves the clarity that comes from balanced decision-making. When you master this balance, and you are closer to mastering it than you think, your finances will begin to reflect the strength and stability that already exist inside you. Unlock 6. The sixth key is the willingness to ask for what you are worth. This is not just about salary negotiations or pricing your services, though those may certainly be part of it. This is about the broader pattern of undervaluing yourself in financial exchanges. Accepting less than you deserve because you did not want to seem demanding. Giving away your time and expertise for free because you did not feel entitled to charge for it. Staying in situations that underpaid or undervalued you because the thought of asking for more felt uncomfortable or risky. These patterns, Scorpio, have been quietly shaping your financial reality for years. And the next few months are asking you to change them. Asking for what you are worth is not arrogance. It is accuracy. It is simply stating clearly and calmly the value of what you bring to the table. And when you do this, something remarkable happens. People respect you more, not less. Opportunities improve, not diminish. And the financial returns you receive begin to match the effort, the skill, and the dedication you have always put in. You do not need to be aggressive or confrontational about it. You just need to be honest. Honest about what your time is worth. Honest about what your experience has taught you. Honest about the fact that you deserve to be compensated fairly for what you contribute. The universe is waiting for you to make this shift, Scorpio. And when you do, the financial doors that have been stuck may finally swing open with a force that surprises you. Some people watch. Others transform. If you want to be in the second group, the 21-day guide in the pinned comment gives you a clear step-by-step process aligned with your sign. This isn't about waiting. It's about moving. Unlock 7. The 7th key is patience paired with persistence. This combination is your secret weapon, Scorpio, though you may not always recognize it as such. Patience without persistence is passivity. Persistence without patience is burnout. But when you bring them together, when you commit to a financial goal and pursue it with steady, unhurried determination, you become nearly unstoppable. The next few months are not about quick fixes or overnight transformations. They are about planting seeds with the understanding that the harvest will come, but on its own schedule, not yours. You have the endurance for this, Scorpio. You have proven it 100 times over in other areas of your life. Now it is time to apply that same endurance to your finances. Keep showing up. Keep making the small, consistent decisions that move you forward. Keep investing in your growth, even when the results are not immediately visible, because they will become visible. The energy that is building around your financial life right now is cumulative. Every smart choice you make, every old pattern you release, every moment of clarity you act on, it all adds up. And the total, when it finally reveals itself, may take your breath away. Unlock 8. The 8th and final key is gratitude for what you already have. This is not a hollow platitude, Scorpio. This is a practical, energetic truth. When you focus exclusively on what you lack, you train your mind to see scarcity everywhere. But when you take time, real intentional time, to appreciate what is already present in your life, you shift your entire frequency. You move from a state of wanting into a state of having. And from that state of having, abundance grows naturally because you are no longer pushing it away with the energy of dissatisfaction. Look at your life right now, Scorpio. Not at the gaps, not at the shortfalls, at the substance, at the people who care about you, at the roof over your head, at the meals on your table, at the breath in your lungs and the beating of your heart. These are not small things. These are the foundation upon which everything else is built. And when you honor that foundation with genuine gratitude, you send a powerful signal to the universe. You are saying, I see what has been given to me. I value it, and I am ready for more. That signal, more than any strategy or plan, is what unlocks the doors ahead. Gratitude is the master key, Scorpio. Use it daily and watch what opens. The months ahead hold real possibility for you. Not the kind that depends on chance or circumstance, but the kind that is built on who you are and who you are becoming. Every key we discussed today is already within your reach. You do not need to go searching for them. You need to recognize that you have been carrying them all along. The locks on your financial future are not as strong as they seem. They are ready to give way. And the force that will open them is not luck or timing or someone else's generosity. It is you, Scorpio. Your depth, your courage, your willingness to transform. Step into the next few months with that knowledge, and let what unfolds be the proof that everything you have been through has been worth it. You have two options after this video: close it and hope things shift, or decide that the next 21 days will be different. If you choose the second, the structured 21-day transformation aligned with your sign is waiting in the pinned comment. The energy is already moving, the only question is whether you are.